hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game. It's the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots. Thanks so much to everyone tuning in from around the world. Kate, Scott, and Brock Heward here with you. And also joining us once again, Brock, are those Philadelphia Eagles. Champions last year, dominating the perennial favorite Chiefs. And now they're facing a new test as they look to repeat.
This is supposed to be a league of parity, Kate. And these Eagles, they just find a way to be on this stage time after time, winning that Lombardi last February. So much of this team remains the same in front office. Break out that blueprint they used last season, get the job done tonight.
A season of work and all the hype have led to this. The kick is away, and off we go in the Super Bowl. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, I can only imagine what's running through his mind right now. What an arduous fight across the entire NFC postseason to get to this moment. But I think this is one of those moments that you just go back in that backyard as a kid and you close your eyes and you dreamed of when you were little, and you're living in it right now.
It's an option right that begins this drive. They're working a couple yards past the line. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers, leading the AFC champions out on a Super Bowl Sunday. The journey? Well, it's only become more difficult every step along the way, from the regular season through each rung of the playoffs, and it's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May. He finds Diggs right side. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
May on 1st and 10. They'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they come, second down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Throwing again, it's May. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
3 points are huge.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, a run with Barkley. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Get some space around midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Philadelphia.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Milton Williams making the stop.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
On third down, it's Hurts. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, ball at the 36. They go play fake with Hurts. Now here he goes again. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's Barkley again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Quite the moment early in the big game, Brock. This is 3rd and goal. Hurts now from the gun. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Elliott connects there. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic 1st down.
So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. He keeps this one himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots, nothing.
It's an easy 3. Protect the kicker, guys. Give him some time.
Let's go, it's your only job.
It's a gimme.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Patriots offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hoped that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. And we know this. When that final second ticks off, most Super Bowl champions, they've been the most resilient players, too.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They go again with Stevenson. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
May now on third down. Short pass brought in. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the fair catch secure here at the 16.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. No gain on that play, and this is how we'll end the first quarter. So we're officially through one here in the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. More from Santa Clara coming up. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Let's get to that wide complete. It's a short pickup to the 20. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Third down, they need 7. Now they send their back in motion right. To the air on third and long. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Patriots, nothing.
What a chip shot!
Talk about a chip shot.
Yeah, that's a gimme! That's a gimme! Make that kick!
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Here's May. Dump off caught by his back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
First down throw for May. He'll get this to Henry. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Here's May to the air. Catch made. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a New England first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's May again. This is caught downfield by Mullins. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Give him 24 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The Patriots proceed into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. To the air yet again, May. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
1st and goal, Stevenson. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
There's another for it. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a 1-score game in the first half. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Patriots 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Bigsby with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look.
Stoppable Barkley. Saquon Barkley. Saquon.
Let's go, Shirley, drop. Check the kicker, guys. Give him some time.
That's what up, Rex. You can do it.
Talk about a chip shot.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's going to tuck it and run. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Here's Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Here's another carry for Barkley. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
He was brought down by Carlton Davis. 1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Well, that's the 2-minute warning. The Eagles pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Barkley. scores the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him.
Strong. Go crazy, Barkley. Barkley's a superhero.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
21. Patriots 7. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Patriots and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
5 men now in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. That one complete to Diggs. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, it's May. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. We'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Again, it's May. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
It's a gain of
Now we're going to have a
16
timeout by
yards.
New England. It's second.
That's good for
And they
the
still have one in their
Patriots.
pocket for what's
First down.
left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
It's an easy three. Make that kick.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Throwing again. It's May. This one's going to hit the ground to incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
May trying again here on second. Completed over the middle. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being
Gain
stopped.
of 17 yards.
Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout.
Patriots.
And that's
First
all they've
down.
got for what little remains of this
1st and 10
half.
At the 12-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Finds the football outside. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Mario Douglas.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
7.
Second down now, 7 to go. May now from the gun. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Blankenship on the
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Borregales connects. And that gets him back to within 11.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we've reached the half here in the Super Bowl, and we know our pal Scott Hansen has been watching intently. He's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a two-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Enough waiting, let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. Has this at the 6. 28 before going down. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. That's a New England first down.
And the Patriots first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll give up the middle to Stevenson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Throwing is May. This one's caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down, ball at the 36. Made a throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
To throw, here's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Here's May again. Oh, he's going to run. The ball is out, and they lost it. And the Eagles have it. And they can't call a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Barkley trying this up the gut. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Hurts now from the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Brady Mann will kick it away. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be two hands on the football as they return to the field.
Yeah, right through the middle.
Come on, kick it.
Let's go.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Maine looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Putting a receiver in motion. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Short pass brought in, and he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. This one goes for 3 yards, and the Patriots will have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 30. He's going to take it himself. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Jair Alexander with the stop.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Here's made in the air. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That one gains 7. And that's a New England 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The give inside to Stevenson. They'll cobble together a yard there. And on the South had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Stevenson with another carry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Baringer, the one to send it away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's get to that wide complete. And this one doesn't go far.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Barkley off the pistol again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
They'll bring out the punter here. He'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Patriots running their offense out there. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Get 3 points on the board!
First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
No scores already.
Henderson here from the gun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Hit made by Josh Uche. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. So we're winding down to the end of the 2024 season. That's the end of 3 in Super Bowl 59. It's Patriots football, and if they want a record 7th title, they need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May. He'll get this to Henry. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running for it with Stevenson. They'll have the first down and even more. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Off the play action. May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. A give left side to Stevenson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Cooper DeJean on the tackle. A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 14.
The Eagles into the nickel. 3rd down coming. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone. Incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
A 49-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
Patriots.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Let's get 3 points on the board.
Bring it home, baby.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Gibson now to return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, a run with Barkley. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So out now comes the punter, and he'll try to hit this one well. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. The Patriots offense all set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They go again with Stevenson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
1st down throw for May. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete.
Demario Douglas, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They go play action. Here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
The Eagles go dime for this 3rd down call. 3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Jukes away from one. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Hurts setting up to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. Spins out of one side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Play action. Hurts has it. This one's caught. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. And again, here's Hurts. Brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. They've got first down from the 31. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Eagles up by 8. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. He'll throw it. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the first down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. And the Eagles have flown back to that mountaintop, partner, repeating as Super Bowl champions. Well, as we all remember, last year, such a memorable game in its own right, seeing them deny Kansas City that three-peat. And now this game's going to sit right next to it in Eagles lore, repeating as champions and claiming their 3rd now Super Bowl title.
And we know how hard it is to do, right? Especially in this sport where everything is set up for you not to get back on this stage. The draft and free agency and schedule and all of it. And yet they've overcome it. They've overcome it with stability. They've overcome it with tremendous players. And in that Philly market, they know how to play some physical football.
So for our entire crew here